Good morning, traders. My name is Mark Owen, and I'm bringing to you the morning update from Phoenix Blue. First of all, just like to say thank you so much to everyone that attended yesterday to our trading event in London. We had a fantastic day, banked some pips, which is the objective of the day. We made some money, so fantastic there. Some new faces as well, so we look forward to working with you in the near future. Okay, so what have we got on the cards today? Well, so starting with the Australian dollar, we had some news at 1:30 a.m. this morning. Employment change was a big miss, a huge miss in fact. So the forecast was 15.2 thousand jobs, and it came in at a reduction of 9.8 thousand. So that was a real big miss on the Aussie dollar, and that's been shown within the markets. I've got to say thank you for the news missing there, because that kept me in the trade only just, and we're sitting in a nice tidy profit now. So that was very good. The unemployment rate held pretty much as what was forecast. So what we'll find is now the technicals with Aussie dollar are holding. It's proving to be a false break to the upside, which we're going to show in a second. And the triangle should potentially hold, and we'll be looking for that break to the downside. Okay, so moving on, we've got retail sales at 9:30, and then the major news throughout today is also going to be what is the ECB going to say. So we've got the bid rate, it's forecast for 0, but it's what they're going to do, because the last time they spoke, they mentioned about tapering bond purchases and stimulus, i.e. the money that they were spending in the market on assets of 80 billion euros a month. They were tapering back to 10 billion, but it's what are they going to do with the money that they were using for stimulus. So the question is, it obviously wasn't working to their desired effect, so what's next? Okay, so let's have a look at the chart. So taking a look at the Nikkei, how many of you, just out of curiosity, did look at purchasing the Nikkei when it was testing at this area here? Because we did offer opportunity to take the market long up into the 17,150, 17,200 area, which is where the Nikkei is at today. So expect this market to stall in and around this area. If we do break through here, expect it to be quite an aggressive break. I'd expect to see a good surge on up to sort of the 17,900 area. So this is a market of interest we've been watching now for some weeks. So we'll be looking to take this market long on any break. We're not a seller of this market. We don't want to be a seller of it, but we will be a buyer should we get a clear break of the resistance zone. So next market to look at will be the dollar index. We've been talking about this last week and through the beginning part of this week. So the dollar was a bit of a one-directional move as it's broken out. We've come into a period of consolidation, which we can cross-reference against multiple markets, primarily the euro and the Swissy. We would have liked to have seen it come up and test the 98.28, 98.20, 98.30 area before then having a retracement into sort of 97.20, 96.20 before we see dollar resurgence. So where we're at right now is ideally this is what we would like to have seen, a little push up here to then trade a dollar correction. We've not really seen the dollar correction that much that we were anticipating this week. So right now it's sit on the sidelines until we get our potential signal. So the euro dollar, you can see we're looking at the cross reference. We've got a limit order sat in here at 38.2. We'll be looking to trade that dollar correction up into the 1.1070s and potentially the 1.1150s. Aussie dollar. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday. We got a push through the triangle here. You can see how close it came to my stop last night. The news came in, saved the day, proved that this move here was a false break. We've obviously got a long way to go before the day is out, but once 10 p.m. is finished, if this candle is anything like this, then we've got a nice candle reversal pattern, which should pave the way to at least target the bottom of the channel. And then we've got to ask ourselves, where's the next point of control? Where's it likely to go at this point? So we'll be looking at these lows here, see if we can accentuate, break through these lows, and then we'll be targeting a lot further down. Okay, dollar CAD. Well, this was a great trade. We went short through here on a smaller time frame. Now the market came down, it's hit our target. We had a target of 1.3020 yesterday, so This just in here literally came down. The back of the news was that the Canadian dollar held interest rates, and news that came out at 3 p.m. Sorry, was pretty good for the Canadian dollar. Only for then in the press conference at 4:15 for Powell to say that there's likely to be more stimulus needed, and basically the Canadian dollar just did a roundabout turn and did a 360, just spun on its toes here when it tested the major level at 1.3, and we're currently sitting at 131.70. So I think now what we can do is we can sit on the sidelines and see what's going to happen with this, because obviously the correlation with oil has gone a little bit out of the window at the minute, and this is more traded against the dollar than oil right now. The correlation has sort of departed at the present. Okay, so that's it from the charts today, but once again, traders out there, if you are wanting to get some quality advice and look at how you can potentially take your trading to the next level, whether it's Phoenix Blue or just some sound advice, then please feel free to come into the offices, book a consultation, come and meet with the traders here and see if we can help steer you in the right lines. If not, and you'd like to come under our wings, join the Phoenix Blue team, then why don't you come along to one of our events? Our November event isn't yet planned for Norway or London, but we are in the process of arranging that, and next week the dates will be confirmed for November for London and Norway. So if you are going to be in Norway, around in Oslo, I think it's going to be around the 20th to the 22nd of November, and London will probably be the week after that. It'll be the last week of November, I would have thought. We'd love to see you, so make sure you register your interest on info@Phoenix Blue with event in the city that you would like to attend, and we will get back to you to reserve your seat. Failing that, make sure you keep following on YouTube. Ask us any questions on YouTube. It's always nice to have some interaction with the people watching. We like to know what you're thinking. Share some comments, trade ideas, and we'll be happy to get in contact with you. All right, guys, have a great trading day, and we'll be in contact with you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.